Y'all, this is the legit first time I've ever drawn on bangs. Hey, it's Romania Black, and yeah, I thought about doing Aki for this cosplay, but then I'm like, I could not do Aki justice. There's no way I could do Aki justice. No, So I am being the snake devil. I'm being Akane for this reaction. I actually am using this wig like twice for my Janyu Yaoi entries. I'm getting full use out of this blonde wig for this month before I retire it into the depths of my closet. But I realized that Aki has like these little like tendril bangs, and so I thought about buying a clip-on, but then I'm like, no, I'm not trying to save, from being wasteful. I'm like, when am I going to use a clip-on bang ever again? So I decided to try to draw on my bangs. You can't really see it because the liner did not work well. But yeah, so I'm Akane for this. Don't have the red hoodie, but this one seems like it'll work great. So we are on volume 4 of Chainsaw Man, and I'm really excited because after this volume, I'm going to be watching the movie because it's supposed to be coming out on streaming in February. So I'm excited about that. And then after the movie, I'm definitely going to react to volume 5 at least. Do not worry. Volume 5 will happen sometime in March after the movie. But then afterwards, it will just depend on what else is covered that I can get to. If I can't get to it, I don't know. A lot of people are like, you should react to the manga. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like since Mappa is releasing the movie, that season 3 is like a given, and it's going to be happening probably within the next year. So I kind of want to wait a little bit to see if we get some news or hype or something from Mappa. That's kind of where I'm at with it, but I'm definitely going to react to volume 5. I'm going to talk to the channel, to the council on Chainsaw Man, and see if volume 6 even a possibility. Probably isn't, but if they are like, yeah, sure. I'm trying to think of what all the movie would cover, and the movie covering, I know that the anime, I have been told that the anime extends into volume 5, so I'm not going to be caught up with the anime as I react to this volume, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, then does that mean that the movie covers volume 5 and volume 6? We'll see. We'll see. I'll ask the council after I record this volume. I will reach out to them to give them a better idea of what I'm thinking and then come back to you when we watch the movie and let you know exactly what I'm doing. That's my plans. Those are my plans. But yeah. So I actually have, before we get started, some comments from volume 3. Some of y'all had some vocal opinions about this volume, and I'm like, yes, we need to talk about it. So before we dive into volume 4, I've got a couple people I want to give a shout out with their comments over here from YouTube and Patreon. Username 123 for volume 3 says that Aki started working at public safety 3 years before Denji, and he's not 3 years older than Denji. Okay. Also, he's been seen drinking beer, so that would mean he'd have to be at least 20 years or older because the drinking age in Japan is 20. I personally think he's in the range of somewhere between 21 and 25. So that's relatively good to know because Denji's what, 16 or 17. Denji's pretty young, but the fact that Aki's been working in public safety for 3 years does not mean that he's automatically 3 years older than Denji. I agree, in my mind, I would say Aki's probably 21, 22. That's just my mind, but we don't have confirmation of that yet, but that is good to point out. So thank you, username. Alexandra Q says the idea that only the crazy devil hunters survive because they aren't afraid of devils and that makes them unpredictable is so good. First of all, it makes a lot of in-universe sense, which is always a plus. Yeah, I like the idea of how unpredictable it can be, and also it helps to establish why you have such crazy personalities, because you're like, no, this actually fits. That's exactly the kind of person we want to follow in a story, someone that's a little wild and unpredictable. Why Nalja E2050 says, I get emotional when the ghost's last hand hovers towards Denji's cord and pulls it. I interpreted it as 2 ways. One is that it's Himeno's final action to entrust Aki's life and safety to Denji, like a passing of the torch from one potential ship to the next. And as Denji's first friend, Himeno trusting Denji will look after the person she loved or cared deeply for was really touching to me. I love that idea that Himeno's like, look, we're friends now. Now I get to entrust you with my best friend. And Denji's like, okay, Aki doesn't have boobs. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Second, Ghost Devil may have been the one acting there and could have known the person with the Chainsaw Devil's heart and is who it knew it could spend its last moments and energy for enacting revenge on their attackers. I hadn't thought of that the Ghost Devil may have known the Chainsaw Devil? I mean, how infamous is the Chainsaw Devil in the devil world? I guess we might find out. Who knows? It seems that they are known, at least by the Gun Devil, perhaps. We'll have to touch base on that. At least that's how I remember it. We'll have to touch base on that. But it's kind of funny. Usually, when you have the two main characters like Denji and Aki, in most shonen, I am definitely that person that's like, let's ship them together. But in this series, no, I'm just shipping Denji with happiness and Denji with their own self-sufficiency. That's what I'm shipping Denji with. They need to get a lot of other things in order before they even think about shipping. And with Aki, I mean, I shipped Aki with Himeno. I did. But I also ship Aki with the Angel Devil. Which we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes in this series. Oh my gosh, my eye is watering, but I don't want to touch it because I don't want to smudge this mascara. So yeah. All right. Lanzer22 says Volume 3 is one of my favorites because of Himeno. They had a really good comment about Himeno, so I want to read it in full to you all because they worded it really nicely. While she is self-destructive, she is in that state because she couldn't find meaning in life where death surrounds her. When she got slapped by her subordinate's relative, Aki went and pulled a prank on that person. It served as character bonding on the surface, but underneath it was a moment of realization for Himeno. She realized there is meaning to it all if you are remembered even upon death. She wanted to be remembered, and that became Himeno's theme henceforth, which also helps explain some of her antics and how she's so over the top and kind of shameless about everything because she just wants to be remembered. And if you're shameless and dramatic and crazy over the top, while people may be thrown off or off-put by it, it's memorable. You remember it. She not only liked Aki, but she wanted Aki to remember her when she passed, so she can be remembered. That was pretty evident in the story. The fear of being forgotten is a very universal theme across cultures, and from this fear stems many tales of ghosts as souls who manifested from the dead who wanted to be remembered by the living. It's like the unfinished business thing. It's no coincidence that Himeno's devil is the ghost devil, and it also is no coincidence that when Himeno met her end, she literally vanished without a trace, leaving nothing for people to remember her by. Yeah, the whole tie into the ghost devil, it hadn't hit me till I read this comment. I was like, oh yeah, that is really on point and really kind of perfect for her character. After that was another scene that I love. Denji thought to himself he didn't feel anything when Himeno died, leading him to think that he's losing his heart and his humanity. But that scene also has a second purpose, to reinforce Himeno's fear she would be forgotten, and no one would be left to mourn her. At that point, we switch focus to Aki, who is devastated at the loss of Himeno and is the only one who shed tears for her. It made Aki's realization and reaction that much more impactful, and I love the series for it. Yeah, so even in the end, Himeno got her wish. She is remembered by Aki, who has mourned her. The question is, is Aki going to remember her? That's such an existential fear, right? That you'll be forgotten, and it's like, what was I here for? It's a big point. David, and then finally David Clockco 7143 says, it took till the anime for a lot of people in the fandom, myself included, to realize the fox devil is a female devil. It's just too funny that she only allows good-looking men to utilize her head. How is your head? No complaints. Which of course confirms that Aki is good-looking. So yes, I mean, I love that a lot. I was like, the fox devil being a female devil is quite fun indeed. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Thank you for letting me waste 9 minutes of your time going through those comments, but I really, really appreciated everybody's comments. Everybody supporting my manga reactions are so fun, and I feel like I especially appreciate you all being supportive and patient of me getting to the movie and taking time to record these, because I could just go straight into the movie, but I like waiting and seeing what people respond to on Patreon and YouTube about, because they do often give me comments that reinforce my understanding of scenes and make me appreciate them more. And then I go into the next installment being like, oh yeah, now I can look at that scene through even more enriched lenses. So thank you. Thank you for that. I'm going to try to keep this mic where it's not getting crazy. All right, maybe that'll work. Anyway, so we are going to get started here. I'm super excited. I want to talk about this cover. So we're going to talk about Chainsaw Man Volume 4. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. I really like this cover. I feel like the purple I'm wearing is the red and blue combined, so that works for me. Also, want to make note of two things. One, Aki covered in the blood. I feel for Aki. I'm worried about him. He tends to get himself hurt rather easily and doesn't care about that, and we should care about those things. But also, there's like a target. Also, I'm like, is the target not only a target that's marking him to be attacked, it also looks like Makima's eyeball, because it has the little rings around it like a target. Is that supposed to mean something? Is that supposed to be having ulterior meanings? Okay. We'll see, Tatsuki Fujimoto. We'll see. I love Sudoku, Sadako versus Kayako. What the fudge is that? I'm going to look that up real quick. What is Sadako versus Kayako? Oh, it's a 2000. Oh, that's a horror film. That's terrifying. It is a 2016 Japanese supernatural comedy horror film, a crossover of Ju-on and the Ring series. So is it like Alien versus Predator? Okay, Fujimoto. All right, that makes sense. I'm not surprised by that at all. Crazy. So that came out in 2016. This shows that it began serializing in 2019. Chainsaw Man did. So I guess Fujimoto's just talking about a previous film that he loved, and that's how it relates to here. Okay. Also, little Pochita with the butterfly. Okay. Oh, speaking of Makima. The gun is mightier. Oh. Well, the pen is mightier than the sword, but the gun might be mightier than the pen. I'm talking about the Gun Devil. Wow, I freaking love this cover page of Makima looking... Not only is Makima looking down on you... She's looking down on you because that's how she do. But there's so much to this page. There's at the top, all of the electrical wires and communication are all bundled up, meaning that the communication has to pass through all these channels and networks, but it's all easily crisscrossed and distorted. But also, is it referring to her controlling communication? Possibly. Maybe. Also, the fact that one of her eyes is covered, you can't see, that indicates that you can't fully understand what she's thinking or has intended, and her hands are behind her back, so what does she have behind her back? Is it a gun? Is it a knife? Is it nothing? This entire panel, there's so much to this one little picture of Makima and how mysterious she is and what we were setting up with her. I'm like, okay, Tatsuki, what we doing? There's a lot to think about with this. Okay, so we've had Pochita and all of this. I want to go here to Hoodie Girl, which is Akane. I'm Hoodie Girl this episode. Himeno contracted with Ghost Devil. So we have Samurai Sword and Hoodie Girl. Hoodie Girl working with Samurai Sword. Use the powerful devil that looks like a snake. And then Samurai Sword, the grandson of the Yakuza who drove Denji into a debt trap. Won't stay dead. Question mark. Won't stay dead. Curious. Yeah. All right, so the story. Denji is a young man who hunts devils with his pet devil dog, Pochita. To pay off his debts, Denji is forced to live in extreme poverty and worked like a dog, only to be betrayed and killed on the job without ever getting to live a decent life. But Pochita, at the cost of the Pooch's own life, brings Denji back as Chainsaw Man. After Denji buzzes through all the attackers, he's taken in by a mysterious Makima and begins a new life as a public safety devil hunter. After the fight against the Eternity Devil, Hayakawa and Himeno grow suspicious of the secrets surrounding Denji, but Makima won't let anything slip. Denji himself is hyped for his French kiss reward from Himeno, until it changes into an unwanted barf kiss, which we will never revisit again. I will never look at that panel willingly ever again. The next week, Makima is attacked by a group using guns. The emergency quickly escalates as Special Division 4 members are gunned down one after another. Denji's team is ambushed by a mysterious swordsman and girl who are after Denji's heart at the Gun Devil's request. So we have established that Pochita is connected to Denji's heart. So is basically Denji's heart. Pochita is Denji's heart. So my crack ship of the Gun Devil and Pochita lives on. I think the Gun Devil is pining for Pochita for reasons. Then we have worst still. Himeno offers all of herself to the Ghost Devil and disappears to save Aki. The stakes couldn't be higher as Denji turns into Chainsaw Man and confronts these new enemies. So yeah, let's oh, and Kobeni is here. She has talent. Himeno thinks she has talent. Himeno's not wrong. Himeno's a good judge of character. All right, The Gun is Mightier from Kyoto. Secrets and Lies, a perfect score. Bruised and Battered, The Future Rules. Oh, are we getting the Future Devil? Over and over again. Mission Start and Full Team. Okay, so we were getting a little bit, okay, we're getting a little bit, I forgot that Akane takes off her fingernails. Blech. Nope. There are two things that I don't want you to mess with in front of me. Your eyes and your fingernails. Gross. I've smashed my fingernails a couple times, and so I've had to actually like peel one off one time. It was nasty, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to see that again. Sawatari, there we go. Chapter 26. I like that the volume is literally the opening number, the opening chapter. We're engaged in combat with chainsaw on the 3rd floor of the Naruma Nishidai building. Bring back up. Oh, Aki. Oh, wow. Aki's barely hanging on. And then here we go. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Ow! I like just the ow. You cut my arm. Do we shoot, sir? Aim for his arm or his heart? For someone wanting his heart, why would you aim for it with a gun? I guess they want to like rip it out, Temple of Doom style and bring it to the gun devil? This. Ow, that really hurts. When did I get cut? Ow, ouch. Oh my God. Nope. Denji just getting shot up straight. No. Hey, bad guy. This guy's your buddy, right? And if he is, then what? If you move even 1 millimeter, Buddy Boy's face here is going to be mincemeat. You little piece of... Yeah, that's right. On your knees. No! Denji, you think that's a statement that's so badass, but you can't back it up, my dude. No! Oh, Denji. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, shit. No! Oh, and the other guy. I was gonna say the sword samurai, he doesn't care. The sword devil doesn't care about the other guy, but oh my God. I'll carry him. You get to the car. I forgot. I'm remembering how much I've forgotten from this series. I forgot Denji was literally cut in half. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did Power save Aki? Maybe that happened. Ew. Okay. Oh my God. So yeah, he was shot. Shit. Even devil hunters are only human. They can't win against guns. Oh wow, that's crazy. Well, shit. They've all been shot. Not cool. And Himeno. I would have at least taken Himeno's eye patch as a souvenir. Makima, you're fooling no one. Makima's fooling no one! They have guns. We're almost at the station. Move to another train car and blend in with the civilians. Makima's like, this was my best shirt. This was my favorite white pressed shirt and favorite jacket that you have spilt blood over. Oh, and she didn't show us. Oh, bitch. We're going to see it, aren't we? Meanwhile, you've just lost how many members? And now here's Choso's relatives from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my God. I do like that their scars on their face are from opposite sides and they both cross over. I'm like, are they twins? I forget these two. We've received word that Special Divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4 were ambushed by guns in Tokyo. Is Makima dead? We waited here for nothing? Oh, I like that. Oh, no. Kurose and Tendo. Okay. Makima's like, sorry, I had to make a fashion moment. We came under gunfire on Shinkansen. Oh, her eye. Their bodies are in there. Have them cleaned up. Luncheon is canceled. She's like, I'm not feeling lunch anymore. Well, there was gunfire in Tokyo. Miss Makima, that blood, were you shot? It's not mine. I wasn't hit. Okay, yeah, girl, you were shot in the face face multiple times. You were shot in the face multiple times. So how'd that work? I'm curious about her abilities because there's 3 shots right there. We assume that the 4th guy was shot, but we're not 100% sure. She was shot 3 or 4 times. So is part of her ability the power to reflect or rebound what happens to her onto someone else? Is that part of her ability? Because that would involve her being able to control a situation. I feel like her abilities involve control because she's like kind of obsessed with that and seems to be like that way within the division. Huh. Can she rebound attacks or reflect them off of herself onto others? That would be very OP and dangerous. So I don't know. But that's terrifying. Oh no, and Pochita's cut in half. He's like, oh, what a terrible situation we've gotten into. It's also really funny that a situation where a character gets cut in half, I've read Bleach. And back in the day, I was like, oh, this character was bisected. How are they going to survive? And then the series was like, shonen. And I was like, oh, really? Here, at least it's established and considered to be part of the world building that the devils don't exactly, you can cut a devil's head off, and as long as the brain's still intact or the heart's still intact, they're fine. And it's going to be okay. You just put them back together and they're like silly putty, they piecemeal. So if Makima was a devil, the fact that she resists those attacks would line up, right? Would line up. Should we go straight to Tokyo to assist? I doubt we'd even make it in time, even if we left right now. I like she's just checking her shoulder. She's like, oh, God, I can't believe this. The enemy's target is probably Denji. We'll deal with it right here. Kurose, go borrow 30 convicts serving life sentences or worse from the Ministry of Justice. Tendo, rent out a nearby shrine, one at the highest altitude possible, and get me a change of clothes. So, okay, I'm just vaguely remembering this part. Is she going to make like a sacrifice of all of them? Because, a shrine at the highest altitude possible where nobody can see her. And then 30 convicts with life sentences being like, these people were going to die anyway, so what does it matter? To make herself look better. He's heavy. I won't be able to fight for a while now, you know. Oh, sure, a while. A while until it's convenient for the plot. No. Oh my God. Grab that side. What am I supposed to hold? To be fair, if I had a bisected person that I was like expected to hold, what would happen? Oh, something feels wrong. Oh! Oh! What the fudge? I forgot about this. Was that Kobani? What happened? Well, glad that you just spontaneously combusted. Oh. Oh, this is Makima. Ah. That woman. Oh. What are we doing, girl? What are we doing? What are we doing with our hands? The fact that Kobani or the fact that Tendo and, what their faces, the fact that neither of them are allowed to look, and neither of these people are allowed to look. Makima's like, oh, don't mind me in my high-waisted pants, looking like the diva that I am. Ah, girl. Why do we need blindfolds? Makima reports directly to the chief cabinet secretary. Ordinary devil hunters aren't authorized to know which devil she has contracts with. So, okay, there is the possibility that she's not a devil herself, but she has a contract with a devil or devils, with a plural, that protect her. So that's possible. That's possible. Can devils make contracts with other devils? I think they established that you can't. I think they established that devils don't make contracts with other devils. It's just humans. So, interesting. Say Shuzo Mishima. Oh. So part of it is like, why use the convict to target the living person? How does that work? And then she's like, yeah, just like grinding them out. Well, there's that. Okay, and then they die. Okay. So she's like, she is taking the life from one of the convicts, and then while taking the life, it allows her to target someone else. So if it were a contract with another devil, she's like, here, I'm giving you this life of this human if you allow me to target someone else and kill them in its place. I don't know if that's her power or just a contract. That's interesting. But her little smile, she's like, say Takashi Inoue. She's like, This is the power that Light Yagami wished he had. This is the power Light Yagami wished the Death Note would give him. Oh my god. Yep, blurp. I also like that Fujimoto just draws the inmates dying as just boop. Like they don't get the extreme like graphic death. They're just like bloop and that's it. Somebody help me. Oh my god. It stopped. You can remove those now. I finished what I can do from here. I'm returning. She's like, I'm going back to Tokyo. Dispose of the bodies, please. So were there 30? Were there 30 people she killed? Or was it literally just a handful? I love how Akane and the Sword Devil are like, glad it wasn't us. Ha! Vegeta's like, right. Naruto be damned. This ridiculous power is probably Makima's. Let's escape while we can. Damn it, didn't they kill her? Yeah, about that. No. They did not do that correctly. Oh. Kobani. The fact that he jumped in to save Kobani. This dude. My dude. And she has his little walkie-talkie. Oh, girl, and a freaking knife. Nope. Kobani. Oh. You people are the shooters, right? Snake tail. Oh, Kobani is literally being Danny from The Shining all up in this. Red rum. What is she, a monkey? Red rum. Oh my god. Yes, please. I forgot she cut off his hand. Girl. Bringing a knife to the one time bringing a knife to a gunfight actually worked out in someone's favor. Holy shit. I love Kobani just going berserk. Yes. I love the whole time she's doing this. It's like she's on autopilot and she's just doing that, being like, sorry. Oh my god. Die inside the van. Oh, love it. I'm sorry I tried to kill you before. Oh, girl. That's hilarious. Yeah. Okay. It's the crazy ones that are the good devil hunters. Yeah. Kobani's one of the crazy ones. It's like I'm high. Yeah. Yes. He shielded me. For me. Oh my god, girl. Yeah. Our poor boy, he was not crazy enough. He was too noble. He was too simple. He was too sincere. He wasn't crazy like Kobani. This job is going to drive me crazy. Girl, I think you were there before. When I see Miss Himeno I'm telling her I quit. Well, that's funny because she's never going to see Himeno. So she's never going to quit. That's funny. Oh, Fujimoto. That's a good one. Ha! I like these two are like, what, Miss Makima? Oh my god. Oh, hey, him. Madoka. I'm glad you're alive. All these people have scars. They all have like, were they all scraped? Was it a rite of passage to get scraped across the nose? Was that part of the initiation? How much of the special division survived? Special divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4 came under gunfire simultaneously. Aside from the non-humans, almost everyone died. A shooting specifically targeting the special division, odds are the gun devil is involved. I have a message from the higher-ups. Due to the personnel shortage, Special Divisions 1, 2, and 3 will merge with Special Division 4. From this point onward, they're placing Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division number 4 under your command. Doesn't she look pleased as punch? Doesn't she look like she's so happy this is happening? That's the other thing. Like, I know in my mind that Makima, to our knowledge, did not organize this entire attack. I know that wasn't the case. However, as someone who's been slightly questioned by the higher-ups and is now in control of everyone, it's awfully convenient that that transfer of power happened because of this incident. Awfully convenient. I don't know. And this guy, Madoka's like, I ain't gonna say anything, but I'm just noting it's awfully convenient. Also, this is for you. What is it? My resignation. You're quitting. The Special Division's gotten sinister. It's quit or be killed. This guy is like, I see the writing on the wall. I'm out. Bye, bitch. Have fun. I see. Answer one last question for me. How much of this had you anticipated? Oh, exactly. He's like, did you all plan this? And she's like, I'm really not at liberty to discuss public safety's internal affairs with civilians. Thank you for your service, Madoka. I'll pass this on. That, I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know if I would feel like there'd be a part of me if I was in Madoka's shoes. If I was in Madoka's shoes, I'd be like, yeah, bye. I'd be like, no way am I sticking around with this. This is dangerous. But there'd be a part of me that if shit went down, I would be like, I knew it. But you'd never know for sure. Oh man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Miss Makima, you know, it's not like we're joining your special division, right? We're only here for training, you know. 1 week from now, we'll be on our way back to Kyoto. That's a shame. There's so many great restaurants in Tokyo. Yeah, these two are like, wait, are we going to have to join up too? Oh, I miss Power. Look at her. Scrubbing her little fangs. Adorable. Public safety devil hunters engage in a large-scale combat in Narima. Oh, there's Aki. With his hair down. Aww. Aki looks great with his hair down. Give me that apple. Let me eat it. No, it's all mine. No apples for jerks who ran away from the enemy. I never fled. I left because I was hungry. That's all. Liars. Scaredy cat chicken. Why you? Who else from Division 4 is still alive? Division 4, you know, 4, the number of death. Poor Aki. He's so serious with these two boobs. That shorty called Kobeni. I guess the guy with the glasses survived too, except he quit public safety. Oh my God. This set of panels up here, Aki is realizing that 2 people survived along with him and 1 guy quit after surviving. And it's just him and Kobeni. And then you look at the panel and he realizes Himeno is dead and is heartbroken. And then you look down at this panel right below where Denji recognizes something's wrong. Denji recognizes that something just happened. But Power's just like, with the apple? Oh my God. Makima's asking me and Powie. We're going to split. We're only here to eat your get well fruit. I'll leave you one because I'm nice. See ya. It's so crazy because you would expect Denji as the protagonist in any other shonen to be like, hey man, let's rehash what's going on, what's happened, man, and wow, and be all noble and talking it through and rallying after a loss and all that. Like you would expect that if Denji were a stereotypical shonen protagonist, but he's not. He's struggling through his hierarchy of needs and also accepting the fact he's becoming more like a devil. And so he's not interested. There's still a part of Denji that cares, and the humanity in him comes out with leaving the fruit for Aki, but then he's like, okay, bye! And his priorities are not with Aki. Oh, curse. How many years do I have left? Would you want to know? I don't think I'd want to know. I don't think I want to know. That is the existential question for the ages. would you want to know when and how many years you have left? If you could know. And I don't think I'd want to know, because then I would spend all that time feeling dread of that day coming. So no. 2 years. I thought it was 7. I was off. I forgot that. 2. That is insane that Aki's going to die in 2 years. Nope. I thought it was 7 for some reason. No, 2. That's terrifying. And then you can't light the cigarette. Oh. That's so heartbreaking. Because, yeah, he did love Himeno. And knowing he only has 2 years left. So, like, everything that she died for in 2 years is going to be over. Like, she'll only be remembered for 2 years, possibly. Unless, the one thing is Kobeni remembers her. So, Kobeni could carry on her legacy. Oh, and here we go, Denji. I came back because I left my manga, and he's crying, and it's awkward. Well, yeah, of course he's crying. A bunch of his work pals bit it, I guess. And his buddy Himeno's dead, too. It makes sense. Wait a second. I've got nothing. I can't cry at all. I was sad when Pochita died. But Himeno's death, not really. She was the first person to ever say she'd be my friend, too. Am I a heartless jerk? In Denji's defense, even though Himeno was like his first human friend, him and Pochita had been around each other for ages. Like, they've been around each other for a while and, like, worked together. And they were kind of like Aki and Himeno. They developed this partnership. So Pochita dying, of course it would be sad to him. But even though him and Himeno have worked together and they've kind of bonded, they've not really worked together that much. So in Denji's defense, it's kind of understandable why he wouldn't cry for her death. Would I cry if Power died? No, I don't think so. I don't know about that. What if that jerk died? That's a nope. I'm going to call BS on that. I think if Aki dies, I mean, he's got a 2-year life stamp on him, so that seems... And Fujimoto is not afraid to kill off a person. They're not afraid to kill off a person. Here's the thing. Do I think that Fujimoto would kill off Aki? Well, yeah, he's got a 2-year sentence. It's going to happen eventually, and we're going to be heartbroken. I'm not looking forward to that. It's just a matter of how and when and why, and what Aki gets done between now and that death sentence. And then you have, with Power, do I think that Fujimoto would kill Power off? Yeah, I do. Do I think Denji's going to cry at Power and Aki's deaths? Maybe. Maybe that's going to be a sign of his growth. What if Makima died? If Makima died, I'd probably be down in the dumps for a while. But I think I'd be back to happy in 3 days. Because for me, as long as I've got 3 square meals a day, a good night's sleep, and a bath, and I'm living the high life. Oh. Did I lose not just my organ heart, but my human heart as well? Well, whatever. Forget the serious stuff. Oh my God. I mean, that is a very important question. Did Denji, in having Pochita replace his heart, revert back to just these base animal instincts of, I just need food, water, and shelter, and I'm good to go? Or is he recognizing what creates a human heart? But here's the thing. Even before he swapped hearts with Pochita, he wasn't worried about this stuff either, and he was fully human then. So it's we talked about in the anime, the Maslow hierarchy of needs and, like, self-actualization and realization. Like, Denji this is his first kind of foray into these feelings. So, yeah. Unhappy thoughts will only make you unhappy. Well, you're not wrong. Let's go see Makima. How depressing. Oh. There is a part of me that wishes that Denji had gone in to see Aki. There's a part of me that wishes Denji had gone in to see Aki. And again, in a traditional shonen, a shonen mangaka would have done it. Or, would have done it. Or there would have been a way for Aki to have found out that Denji was watching. However, Tatsuki Fujimoto is not treating this like a traditional shonen. He's like, we're going to flip the script and we're not going to get that. And honestly, if you think about it, the way that Denji feels about Aki right now, I don't think it would have been the sentimental moment that we would have wanted. And I don't think Aki would have responded well to it because Denji probably would have said something that would have been disrespectful to Himeno and then he would have been pissed. So it's probably better that it didn't happen, but you expect as the audience to see it and then you don't. Oh, were you crying? Should we step out? And Aki's like, son of a bitch. Who are you? We're from Kyoto. We're here to train Special Division 4 at Makima's request. Can I eat that apple? Like, no respect to this man mourning. Not one bit. Train us. At the hotel incident and this last attack, it proved the enemy forces are targeting you, Denji. I was planning to strengthen Division 4, but then most of you went and died. Makima just being like, I was planning a whole camp. I had food catered. I had the place, the venue rented out. I was all set to go. I had my swimsuit packed, and then all you up and died. Like, what in the world? What a winch. Are you going to train us, Miss Makima? I like his little blush there. Unfortunately, I'm about to get quite busy. So instead, I'm introducing you to someone perfect for the job. He'll be training you. It's Chainsaw Man's version of Nanami. Oh, Kishibe, right? This is quiet. I like Power's little leg kicked up. That's cute. Answer me these questions 3. So is this Monty Python? What did you feel? I feel like it's the Monty Python and the Holy Grail where there's the guy at the bridge and he's like, answer me these questions 3. What did you feel when your teammates died? Nothing much. I was like, they're dead. Do you want to get revenge? I don't like revenge stuff. It's too dark and brooding. Me too. Humans or devils? Which side are you on? Well, you know what Power's going to say. Oh, the side that'll take care of me. The side that's winning. You both get a perfect score. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's very in character for Power to be like, well, whatever's going to be the winning side. And Denji's like, whatever's going to take care of me. I mean, that speaks so much to their own personal MOs. Mm-hmm. Types like you are few and far between. Excellent. I love ya. And Denji's like, no one's ever said they loved me before. And Power's like, I'm scared. Makima, you can go. Their training begins right here and now. I'll leave you to it, Miss Makima. I'm a devil hunter with Special Division 1. It makes me feel good to be called master, so call me that. I like booze, women, and killing devils. I compare them in looks to Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen, but their personality is quite different. Quite different. Battered and bruised. Okay. I can't get up. Your muscle and skeletal structure is the same as ours. If I snap the neck and you can't move. The difference between you and humans is I smell blood. You recover by drinking blood. Damn it, what's your problem, dude? I like that he pulls out the alcohol and he gives them the blood bag. Mm-hmm. Makima asked me to train you kiddos up. The blood thing is interesting because I hadn't really thought about it until now. I mean, with Power's the blood devil, so it makes sense that her drinking blood would regenerate her. That makes sense. And I know we've seen Denji drinking the blood and regenerating from it and everything, but this moment here really makes me get like the devils are vampires kind of vibes, which I wonder if that translates to Makima. Like Makima had her blood spilled. So if there is, maybe she isn't contracted with the devil. Maybe if she's a fiend, can she revive herself on her own blood? I don't know. Or did she have an ability that allowed her to protect herself from an attack? Like the first attack, she can protect herself. And then when she killed them, she drank their blood and healed herself. I don't know. She must be in a fix since the gun devil's after your heart for whatever reason. But you're just a small fry who can be crushed in no time flat. Why did you just attack us? I've trained humans before, but devils like you two, I've never done it, not once. I thought about what to do while I was drunk. That's your explanation. I got wasted and thought about what to do. This seemed like it made sense. And then a light bulb finally went off in my alcohol-addled brain. I'm the strongest devil hunter. A devil who can take down a powerhouse like me would be a powerhouse themselves. So I'm going to keep hunting you two until you're able to defeat me. I love their expressions, and Power's like, he's out of his mind. Totally. Let's try this again. Oh my God. I love it. Drunk geezer or no, we're gonna get arrested if we go and kill him. I love that Power's like, don't care. Okay, give Denji the hammer. Oh my God. The boy's immortal. The fiend's semi-immortal. And you have the mindset to be able to bash a person's head in with no hesitation. Neither of you has human rights. Ever since I was a tyke, I've been so strong that I'd break my toys in no time. I've always wanted some unbreakable toys. You know, back when he was talking to Himeno about you had to be kind of crazy to be a good devil hunter. Yep, Kishibe definitely lives up to it. I'll turn you into the baddest of badasses. I love that shot. His eyes look insane. Oh my God. I love Power's like in the fetal position. Like, I didn't ask for this. For Power to be afraid. Which again, Kishibe, we've talked about how devil hunters, like, you're strong against devils if you have no fear of them or if they fear you. And Power is like a great example of this. And Denji too. Cone. See? It won't come out, right? You used the fox recklessly and got on its bad side. It probably won't ever let you use it again. And that sword is from the cursed devil, right? How many more times can you use it? So that's what I mean by training. Glad you're quick on the uptake. We're here to do career coaching for the humans in this special division. This may be inappropriate to say, but we expected you to call it quits after this last incident. And in fact, someone from your division did move to the civilian sector. If you're going to carry on with the job, we need you to be sufficiently prepared. Prepared? Yes, prepared. If you aren't quitting, then it's looking like we'll have to contract with a stronger devil to contribute to the special division. Will you quit public safety and enjoy the life you have left? Or will you stay on and see hell? This is such a moment because what they're basically saying is they're giving Aki an out. They're like, so Cone, the fox devil, is pissed off at you because you use them recklessly. So she's like, she's like, I don't be used like that. And she's like, bye, bitch. And the cursed devil's already whittled you down to 2 years. So they are not a viable option for you to use to defend yourself anymore. So we need to find you a stronger devil to contract with. Now, the thing is, if you get with that stronger devil, you only got 2 years left. Are you going to just quit now and go live out the life you have left, or stay on and go through hell? He's like, the one who killed my family and the one who killed my buddy are both still alive. How could I quit? I love that Aki says that. Himeno would hate that. Himeno would have wanted him to live out the rest of his life, but I think Himeno would also understand why Aki wouldn't do that. I see, understood. It's pretty late. We'll leave for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the paperwork and whatnot. I just love that Fujimoto also aligns like all of the tedious, like little mind-numbing things of like office work with this. Like, oh yeah, you just survived an attack by a devil, but we've got some paperwork for you to fill out, you know. It looks like what our senior in Kyoto told us was true. Be careful. Everybody in the special divisions is insane, they said. You might want to take a more objective look at yourself. Oh, there's a woman here to see you. Take your time. I forget who she was. Who was this woman? Who was she? I bet we're going to find out, but I don't remember her. I'm going to sleep. I'll pick you up at your place tomorrow. I love the Power's like, oh my God, this man. And then she's like, what the fudge? Ha! Ah, his brain's broke again. Get better. Get better. How many times did I get killed today? At least 20. I'm not exactly sure because whenever you die, I was usually unconscious too. The panel of the two of them is so funny. That geezer's too strong. If we got to keep living like this, we're going to be seriously unhappy. I worked so hard to get this far to get happiness. Now it's work hard and be unhappy? That's crap. Should we flee together? If we ran, I'd be running from public safety. I'm pretty sure this time we'd get the devil treatment for real. I also like that Denji is realizing that, yes, working hard and being unhappy is a part of life as well. That drunk bastard. He thinks he can treat us like his toys. I'm starting to get really mad. I've got it. Got what? A way to defeat him. For some reason, Power, their dialogue sometimes, because it sounds so old-fashioned-y, makes me think of like Nightmare Before Christmas. He's super strong, but alcohol has rotted his brain. We should fight him using our minds. I see, yeah. I've totally been thinking about that too lately. Like, what are they, Bill and Ted? Yeah, like, how cool would it be if we could fight one of those brainy characters in manga and stuff? Let's murder him with our intellect. Oh man, I feel like I've gotten way smarter already. I feel like it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but with devils. The future rules. Damn punks ditched my training. Or did they? Or did they? The scent of this blood. It's a drunk geezer. He's here. Anybody who ruins our daily life has got to die. Commence Operation Super Smart. Oh, I should have wore glasses with Power. If I do cosplay of her again, I'm gonna wear the glasses. And Denji with the glasses. Yes. Ah, whoa. A blood weapon. They went straight for my head. An ambush, is it? So the hunter is now the hunted. Oh my god. Oh, bitch. Oh. That was your best try yet. Ow. So cornered prey will use their brains. Use your heads even more. There are 2 reasons you lost this time. 1, Power uses too much blood fighting like that. Her actual body ends up anemic. Oh no! 2, Denji, you couldn't predict my attack. You did good this time. We're done for the day. I'm gonna go drinking! Powie said we're done for the day. Lucky us. Ah! Beast should never trust a hunter. Oh my god, I love Kishibe. Yes! Oh wait, is the future devil who Aki contracts with? Again, remembering things. Having you contract with a stronger devil means the specifics of the contract will probably be pretty brutal. But we wouldn't do that out of cruelty, you know. When you return to work, you'll be plunging into the lion's den. You'll need a weapon with which to defend yourself, right? This is where devils captured alive by public safety are locked up. The fact there's over 100 of them in there is terrifying. Let's find you a weapon in here. What if Makima was like freaking Hannibal Lecter and she had gotten like taken down to that dungeon and then she got out and people like whoever had captured her and put her there were killed and everybody else forgot about it? That'd be wild. On an unrelated note, that beauty from yesterday, is she your girlfriend? Get your mind out of the gutter. That was my buddy's younger sister. Oh, did she hit you? No. She gave me letters. There's like a little tear in his eye. These are all the letters that my sister sent me. You should read them, so I'm passing them on to you. Is Dad feeling better? I'm not hurting for food or anything. You don't have to send rice anymore. How's Dad doing lately? Are you making sure he takes his medicine? I think you could. I made Aki get some piercings. He was really annoyed. I don't think I can do it after all. How can I get Aki to quit? He'll just brush me off with some non-answer again. I feel like in that moment, Aki realized how much she loved him and how much she cared about him and was trying to get him out of it. And now that he's gone, he's like, how can I let her kill her go without seeing it through? We'd like you to make a contract with the devil in this cell. And here is the future devil. 2 people in public safety have a contract with this one. One of them gave half their lifespan. The other gave it both eyes, their sense of taste, and their sense of smell. If it likes you, you'll get a deal for cheap. Go on in. Oh, yeah. The future rules! The future rules! Yeah. Gonna, na 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 na. Like, my favorite part of the OP is the future devil dancing. That's like my favorite part of the first OP. The future rules! I love the idea that it's this tree. It's giving very Twin Peaks, The Return. This tree with the eye in it and like this helmet and everything. Absolutely insane. Also, the future is something to be very much afraid of. Pochita with the glasses. Yes. The future rules. The future rules. Yeah, yeah. You say it too. I'm here to make a contract with you. Tell me what you want from me. Man, your attitude's the worst ever. I feel like Denji would get along with Future Devil. I feel like the Future Devil and Denji would just dance it all up. Whatever. Show me your future. I come up with the details of a contract depending on the future. Hurry up and stick your face in my belly. How else am I going to see your future? I kind of think that's so impressive because then the Future Devil is like, well, like Aki only has 2 years of his life left. So why would the Future Devil take any more of his lifespan? Because that's going to be a waste. Like, you've only got 2 years left. What am I going to do? Take both of them? Well, then you're dead. Then I get nothing out of it. Then it's like, you know, he needs all of his parts and pieces. I don't know how the person in the safety division doesn't have their eyes, sense of smell or hearing and is able to do anything. So whatever. Ah, these are the terms of our contract. Let me live in your right eye. Do that and I'll help you. Oh, I love he has the 6 eyes. You look like you're thinking that's it. I feel like seeing your future with my own eyes. Because in the future, you're going to die in the worst possible way. Do you want to know how you die? Don't bother. I'm not interested in how I'll die. As long as I can kill those I want to kill, I don't care what comes after. Now get in my eye. Okay, for some reason, I thought in this, I don't know why I thought this, for some reason I thought that Aki had to sacrifice his memories of Himeno. For some reason, I don't know if I'm remembering something from the future, but for some reason I thought he had to sacrifice his memories of Himeno. That was in my head, so I forgot that the Future Devil was getting in his eye. Also, to be fair, if the Future Devil told me that I'm going to die in the worst possible way, I'd be like, I don't want to know how that is. I'd also like, but if he told them, would they be able to prevent it? That's such a paradox. That's weird. Meanwhile, Denji and Power are just completely eviscerated. Your moves just now got a perfect score. From now on, your training doesn't need to be daily. We'll do it once a week. He's like, I really don't want to die. Y'all are learning pretty fast. Yay! Hooray! Denji's yay is like Goku and Dragon Ball Z abridged yay. Yay! Keep a cool head even when you have a battle high. Always keep your weapons and situation in mind. In light of your training, you're ready for real combat tomorrow. Real combat? We're heading out to capture the ones who killed Himeno and the rest, Samurai Sword and Snake Girl. It'll be the new Division 4's debut. If the mission fails, Division 4 is done. And if that happens, you two will be put down via a real battle with me. Okay, if that happens, I'll let you go without killing you. Ha! Ha! What? Because you made me stronger. Now I can kill more devils. And if I do that, I got a date with Makima. I like Kishibe is like, this is why you're doing this? This is why you're doing this? Is that what she told you? Oh, yeah. Okay. So then, good work. I know you've been quite busy. Also, her torturing herself sitting like that. I'm counting on you to keep training Denji and Power. I've gotten sick of them already. And she's like, what? Every time a dog I train dies, I drink more and more. I thought with toys I'd feel no guilt, even if they broke. But my mind's gotten weak with age. Even toys have me feeling things. I'm like, were you always that way with toys though? Or in this case, has little Denji grown on you? I like that Makima's like, so do you want to, what did you want to talk about? I thought she said, did you want to talk about it? Like, I thought for a second Makima's like, am I going to be a counselor? Can I do that? Like, I could be a therapist, I guess. The ambush on the Special Division's public safety are no fools. You knew about it and let it happen, didn't you? I came under gunfire myself, you know. I love that she's like, she doesn't deny it. She's just like, I was shot at as well. I was in danger too, you know. Whatever inhuman deeds you do, Even if you kill my pet dogs, as long as you're on humanity's side, I'll look the other way. Only as long as that's true. He's like, I don't care what you do. I don't care how bad it is, as long as you're on my side. But if you betray me and switch sides, I'm going to be pissed. It's not going to be good. And then she says, all I want is to save as many people from the devils as possible. It's been decided that if this mission succeeds, the existence of Special Division 4 will be aggressively reported on. Then Division 4 will have more freedom to operate, and we can save even more people from the devils. Liar. Oh, she didn't respond to it. She's like, I feel like it's such an interesting thing because I'm like, is Kishibe strong enough to withstand her a little bit? Or does she know? I feel like Makima could kill Kishibe. I feel like she's strong enough to do that. However, she's thinking long term, long game. And she's like, look, I need Denji to be able to fight the Gun Devil. That involves you training him. So I'm going to need you to keep doing that. So I need you alive to keep doing that. So that's why I'm not going to kill you right now. But no, you're on my shit list. And Kishibe is responding with, you're on my shit list because I know you planned all of this and that you're benefiting from it in some way. I just don't know how. And as long as we stay on the same side benefiting each other, it's going to be okay. But I think this was one of my more favorite developments in the anime was Kishibe and Makima's like understanding of one another. Like I loved that in the anime. And so seeing it here is, I want to see when she kills the people though with the bag. Does that happen anytime soon? Is that going to happen? Okay. We're having the big boss move to the villa. You should go too, sir. As long as Makima's alive, there's nowhere in Japan you can run to. We're prepared to engage the enemy right here, so keep quiet. Shut up, girl. Akane's like, wow, no respect. Got it. If Granddad were here, he'd never stand for running away. Plus that damn Denji is in Division 4. Next time I'll rip out his heart. No need to worry about your leader. Even if he dies, I'll revive him. If you're sticking around, worry about not getting bitten instead. Bitten? What is she talking about? Our secret weapon is below us. Granddad's parting gift. A zombie army made of good-for-nothings who couldn't pay back their debts. Humans bitten by a zombie will turn into zombies themselves. That's how we'll finish off Division 4. Okay, I mean, I do appreciate that Fujimoto is like, I want to draw a zombie manga for a little bit, so can I do that? Are we cool with that? Cool, thanks. It's The Walking Dead all over again. Gross. Which, you know what? Did Denji ever get bitten by a zombie? Did he ever get bitten by a zombie? I mean, he died. So, and Pochita took his heart, so I guess that would have reversed any of that happening. But, okay. Oh, okay. Mission start. Wow. Oh, look at the zombie Pochita. Oh, I am kind of in love with Chapter 33's cover page. I'm kind of in love with it. The look of Aki, where he's just standing there on the shoreline, like just bare with nothing else. And then he has the hands around his neck, which feel like, you would think they're Himenos and the Ghost Devils, but they're all gnarled and everything. And then there's like the bloody tie coming down. Like there's so much symbolism there. I love it. We're going to go sightsee Tokyo and then return to Kyoto. You'll probably never see us again. So it's something I want to ask you, Aki. Yeah, are we ever going to see these two again? Are we not? Oh no, Pochita the zombie. We've heard you're after the Gun Devil. Do you really believe that you can kill it? You lost this battle to an enemy who killed about 20 Special Division agents. What makes you think you can defeat the devil that's killed millions of people around the world? See, our lives were ruined by the Gun Devil too, and that's why we joined public safety. But trying to kill the Gun Devil? We'd never even consider it. Thinking rationally, you know it's not possible. Honestly, watching you makes me angry. You're so weak, yet you give yourself a goal like a main character of a manga. It's so cringy, it gives me goosebumps. See, I've got them right now! No, you don't. Spare me the commentary. All you need to do is stand back and keep your mouth shut. When I lose and die, then you're welcome to come and laugh at me. I'm aware that I've stopped looking at myself objectively. But I also know I couldn't go on if I did. Thanks for the advice. Aki, even though you ticked me off, I'm rooting for you. I'll leave you with one last piece of advice. Everybody in the special divisions is insane, so be careful. Aki's insane too. He's just like, him and Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen are very similar. He's just like a calm insane, right? Yeah. Oh, we are getting it! Yay! Okay. Our guest is from Public Safety. Bring out the pricey tea. Oh, thank you very much for your cooperation. God, I love Makima so much. She's such a bitch. I love her. It's come to my attention that our young bloods went rogue and fired guns in Tokyo. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I need you to understand I did not order this hit, you see, as I'm surrounded by all these men protecting me. As I hear it, the one pulling the strings is this Sawatari girl. Our youngsters were apparently tricked into making a contract with the Gun Devil, with her brokering the deal. And the terms of the contract? For a 20,000 yen payment to the Gun Devil, contractors get guns and ammo. So the Gun Devil was getting money on top of these people doing his dirty work? Like, what? Maybe devils need money in their world too. They're not so different from us humans after all. I don't know. The fact that the Gun Devil wanted money is interesting. I need the names of everyone in your organization who has a contract with the Gun Devil. Write them down here. Well, sure thing. Please toss him in the slammer for a little while and teach him a lesson. I'll need names from the syndicates other than your own, too. Oh, her eye. Well, hey, Missy, you haven't had a clue how this thing works, do you? Even if I knew the names. If it got out that I squealed, we'd have an interfamily war on our hands. Ridiculous. It's for the public. It's for the safety of the public. I'd appreciate your cooperation. She's like, I'm going to be nice. And then I'm not going to be nice. Missy, are you familiar with the phrase necessary evil? Oh, I think she is. I think she quite frankly is. Say we destroyed each other. What would happen then? Foreign mafias would elbow their way into Japan through the cracks. That's what. Do we do some bad things? Well, sure. But the Chinese mafia, the Russian mafia, they commit far more horrible deeds than us. We're the ones holding them at bay. Just like you devil hunters keep humans safe from devils, we in the Yakuza keep the Japanese people safe from foreigners. They say a lot of devil hunters are uneducated idiots. Maybe it's only natural you wouldn't know. Oh, that's not the burn you think it is. Also, everything he's just described, I'm like, no, Makima understands exactly what that is. I can't sell out my own for chump change. She's like, this isn't money. Oh. It's everyone here's fathers, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, lovers, and wives, all of their eyes. Eyes. How did she get all of these? How did she get all of these? Oh my God, what's in the bag? Oh. Rest assured, public safety has someone who can put their eyes back the way they were before. So if you'd be so kind to cooperate, I'll introduce you to them. Oh, bitch! No! All she had to do is look at you. Nope. Yep. Your necessary evil is just an excuse to justify your own crimes. Those excuses are necessary to society. The truly necessary evils are always kept collared and controlled by the state. Are we talking about Denji, Makima? Oh, the basement. Okay, yeah, no. She's like, oh, is she referring to what she does and everything she's handling as a necessary evil? Also, the fact that she can just look at you and cause you to do that. Nope, Makima. Oh my God. The basement and first floor exits are surrounded by Devil Extermination Division 2 and the police. Special Division 4 is handling all suppression efforts inside the building. We'll kill as many public safety agents as possible and take Denji's heart. Afterward, you and I should at least look to be able to escape if I use the snake. I'll kill Denji. Don't lose your cool. I like you have Denji and Aki as the devil, and then the person that's cool in the lead, and then you have the sword and her. Oh my god. There is no plan. We're throwing every single special division agent at that building. Oh my god, Fujimoto, that is terrifying. That one zombie, ew. Ugh, that's crazy. Chapter 34, full team. I'm Lieutenant Shina from Kanagawa Prefectural Police. I'm Furuno, Devil Extermination Division 2. I'm the captain of Special Division 4. Name's Kishibe. In today's operation, the police and Devil Extermination 2 will be blocking the first floor and the basement exits. Special Division 4 will subdue the terrorists inside the building. There's just one thing your team should be aware of. Most of Special Division 4's agents are non-humans. If someone from Division 4 escapes into town, the damage will be worse than if the terrorists have their way. To prepare you for the contingency of your teams having to engage with Special Division 4 rather than the terrorists, I'll give you the rundown of our agents. Oh, okay, yeah, this is where we get the Suicide Squad. Zombies, zombies. Yeah, it's all you can eat. Kya, kya, kya. Oh my god, the Shark Devil. I forgot about this. The Shark Fiend. Oh my god. This one can swim in any surface, walls, ground, you name it. He can also take the form of a devil. He can also take devil form for short periods of time. Oh, that hurt. Whoops, my bad. Since you tried to bite me, I thought you were a zombie. The Violence Fiend. Under normal circumstances, when these guys become fiends, they're weaker than they are as devils. But this one is too strong even as a fiend. So we make the Violence Fiend wear a poison dispensing mask. Do not remove that mask under any circumstances. What if he's just like super hot underneath the mask? Ah! Oh my god, what if he's like Patrick Bateman like underneath it? Oh my god. Well, I forgot that the Violence Fiend wears a mask literally to help make them weaker. Insane. Oh, hey human lady. You might want to get out of here. If you get bitten, you'll turn into a zombie. Oh, you're a devil. Never mind. You're fine. The Spider Devil. Yeah, okay. Yep. She usually takes a human shape. Devils with human-like appearances tend to be friendly to humans, but a devil's a devil. She'll kill people just looking at her in the wrong way. Wow. Yep. Ugh, I got my shoes dirty. What a jerk. Ah! The Angel Devil! Yes! A unique case. A devil who isn't hostile towards humans, but do not approach. Touch this one and your lifespan will be siphoned off. Man, this feels like such a full circle moment. Meeting the Angel Devil in the manga and me being like, oh, the Angel Devil's a dude! He's a dude! Ah! Hey, you got a handkerchief? Oh, freaking, my ship is born! My ship is born! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I'm surprised you get this close to me. If I touch you, I'll shorten your lifespan. It's safe through cloth, right? I mean, oh my god. Yeah, so here's the thing. As long as Aki doesn't touch their skin, we're good. Oh, ow, ow. Ah! Oh my gosh. Devil, move him aside. I'm being ordered around. Well, it's better than fighting, I guess. Here's the thing. All the shipping possibilities. All the shipping possibilities with these two. You don't have to touch skin to have a romantic encounter. I'm so excited. Also, I love that this is such a ship. I'm like, Aki's going to get close to this devil. I have a feeling. Because weren't they... Interesting. I'm like, were they the devil that couldn't come out in public because they could touch people on accident? Oh. Don't resist. Surrender now. Snake. Spit it out. Oh, yeah. Son of a ghost. Kill him. Yep. The snake spitting out the ghost because snakes swallow things whole. Mm-hmm. Damn it! Oh no! I like Pochita as like the shark, the snake, the spider, all of it. That is really cool. I like that with the skull and the chainsaw. Hell yeah. Yes, please. Oh man! Ah! Oh, I see why people were like, damn it, you can't read volume 5, and that sucks because we're about to get into the best part. Okay, I think if I remember correctly, is there something to it where Aki, like, there's something about Aki getting rid of the ghost devil. I don't know if it involves him forgetting Himeno, but it's literally like him killing off a part of Himeno. Something with that. I freaking love the angel devil being here. Being like, I got my shoes dirty. What a jerk. I freaking love the angel devil. The angel devil's amazing. Also, I like the idea of the angel devil being a form of fear, because angels being like a bad omen. Usually you think they're good, but it's like, no, that means you're probably close to death. And if you touch one, your lifespan gets shortened, which all connects. It's like literally a Grim Reaper. It's like a cute Grim Reaper. Oh my God. I love this. This volume was amazing. This volume was so much fun. I am so hyped for the movie, y'all. It has been a long time coming, as you know. Waiting literally 4 freaking months for this movie has been taxing, because it's been like, what, October, November, December, January. It's going to be 4 months waiting for this movie to come on to streaming, and it's going to be worth it. I'm so excited. I don't know if I will do a cosplay for the movie. I don't want to have a giant wig distracting me throughout all of it. This wig is like the right length because it's like not going to be crazy. Could I be the angel devil? That would be fun. I want to be the angel devil at some point for a cosplay, because that would be just fun to do the angel devil, but we'll see. That's a long wig. Maybe for volume 5, I'll do the angel devil. Maybe for that one, I'll do the angel devil, because that'd be fun. I don't know if I will do a cosplay for the movie. I might just want to be myself and have room to like fangirl and freak out without worrying about a wig, but we'll see. We'll see. So in any case, I'm super excited to hear your thoughts down below about this volume. Please no spoilers for the movie or volume 5. Y'all know I'm going to get to it. And then we can talk about it then. But whenever it comes on the streaming next month, it's supposed to come out. I think February 16th is what they said, but we'll see. Whatever it is, probably around middle to late February, I will be getting this reaction to the movie out on Patreon first, and then a week later, it will be followed up on YouTube. So, yay. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'm back very soon with more of a reaction to Chainsaw Man. And I'll see you then. Bye!